Missouri lawmakers left Jefferson City for the long holiday weekend without approving incentives aimed at keeping jobs at the Ford Claycomo plant. Chris Hernandez has a look at the impact and what's next. Chris?
Mark, that bill is stalled in the Senate right now, and there will be an attempt, though, to try to get around the senator who is holding up the bill, while many here in the metro wonder what happens if the incentives fail to pass during this special session.
Real estate agent Brian Beckler predicts home prices across the metro could drop 20% if Ford cuts a production line at Claycomo. Unemployed workers could flood the market with hundreds of homes suddenly for sale.
All at the same time, and there was nobody to buy them because they didn't have jobs. That's kind of a double whammy.
Beckler is trying to sell this house on North Wyandotte for $109,000. He worries about the ripple effect if state lawmakers fail to approve the Ford incentives.
It needs to pass, because those jobs need to stay here.
This week, State Rep Jerry Nolte of Gladstone worked the House floor to pass the incentives, but then the bill was held up in the Senate. He knows local folks expected a done deal by now.
It's very much being on tenterhooks. There are a lot of folks out there who are concerned about their jobs, and it's not just the folks who are working at Ford. It's also the suppliers.
Nolte says he and other Metro lawmakers will keep working behind the scenes.
Whether it's arm twisting or whether it's convincing or whether it's cajoling or begging or pleading, I don't know.
Back on North Wyandotte, Beckler knows how bad it could get. He sold homes for 27 years, but he also grew up in a Michigan town that lost its Ford plant.
And it was a stamping plant where they made fenders and hoods. They shut that down, and the town just about went under.
He says people don't realize how much a plant like Claycomo supports the local tax base.
I also talked today with State Senator Luann Ridgway of Smithville. She has filed a bill that's written slightly differently to try to get around the senator who's blocking the current bill, but it will still take another week or two before anything is final, and Ford is expected to make production decisions that could affect Claycomo any day now. Chris Hernandez, NBC Action News.